Hi, my loves. Happy welcome to my channel. My name is Pia. I'm an astrologer and manifestation coach. And on this channel, I'm doing mainly tarot readings for everybody who is new here. And this is going to be another tarot reading today. I have a beautiful message for you today. But before I wanted to go into that, I just wanted to let you know that I'm also doing one-on-one work. So if you have been interested in doing a reading with me, you can do that through the link in my description box. I'm doing 30-minute sessions and 60-minute sessions. Both are including tarot and astrology. And I just wanted to let you know that I have also a very cool special at the moment because I am a Leo and now it's Leo season. So I thought I'm going to do a once in a year price off for you on all of my one-on-one work. So you can now book one-on-one sessions with me for 30% off. I'm also putting the information about that in the description box below. I have a code for you, which is like B-Day special. And you can just, put that into the box on the payment page, and then the price off is going to be there. So the message today is about your career path. And I want you to know as well, if you are coming across this video, please see it as a sign that something is here within this message that is going to be very beneficial for you, that is going to be very important for you to know. Spirit is leading you on to this video for a specific reason. And sometimes the messages are going to resonate fully with you, sometimes partially, but just allow yourself to take it in and just leave what doesn't resonate and take in what resonates with you. That said, I wanted to tell you that you're currently healing your relationship with your work, the work that you're meant to do in this world. You're healing something around that. And I feel like that whatever you are healing is a very big wound that comes from childhood. And this childhood wound is something that was weighing very heavily on you when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career. And this reading is going to be for, everyone, whether you are in a 9 to 5 job, whether you are having your own business, um, or you are, I don't know, self-employed. This is going to be for everyone. So whatever you are healing was weighing very heavily on you, and it for the most part it actually blocked you from really enjoying your work, from really enjoying the things that you are doing when it comes to your work. um, I see you are closing out a very big cycle when it comes to your career. And this cycle is very much about, I feel like a lot of you have been feeling a lot of pressure around your work, a lot of pressure around doing it perfectly, a lot of pressure around needing to be the one who is responsible for everything. I'm seeing here that you are slowly opening up to other people helping you as well. So, for example, if you are a business owner and you have been doing all of the work yourself, and you are just like, you have identified with being a hard worker. You've identified with being somebody who is very reliable, and very hardworking and is good under a lot of pressure. But that is actually this mindset or this identification with your work is actually blocking you from having more fun and enjoying your work more. Because what you are doing, you are meant to actually experience joy within your purpose, within the work you are meant to do here. And I feel like what's blocking you is this heavy identification with needing to do it perfectly, with needing to do it all by yourself, with like putting all of the responsibility on your shoulders rather than like letting other people help you or letting other people step in to do the things that actually don't are not enjoyable for you. So again, when if you're a business owner, this could be like you know doing all the admin and doing all the things yourself. Um, and what actually would help you is hiring as an assistant, for example. Or this could be you really actually wanting to work together with other people, but you feel like you have to do it all by yourself because if you don't do it all by yourself, you're not in charge, you are not in control. You feel like things are maybe slipping out of your hands in a way. You just basically there's a distrust in other people when it comes to your work. And Spirit is really asking you, and I feel like you are also like now opening up to that, is really asking you to open up to new people helping you, to people helping you doing the work you are doing, because then you are able to actually rise above that your current limitations. And I see you really like, um creating even more like I feel like because you are currently limiting yourself, because you're currently feeling like you have to do it all by yourself, there is a limitation to what you can do. And your work and the things you're doing and the things you're meant to do actually are meant to reach a lot of more people. They are meant to actually, be very abundant. Your business is meant to be very abundant. Your job, whatever you're doing in your job, it's meant to reach a lot of people. But if you are all doing it by yourself, there is a limitation to that. So there's definitely a calling for working together with other people as well in order for you to experience more joy. And that joint effort of many people will actually help you to open up to new possibilities that you haven't seen before. I'm seeing like you're really meant to, yeah, to just like have a lot of fun and enjoy and your work and like you know, create abundance, create money, create financial resources for yourself in a way that feels like very easy, that feels very easy and very natural almost. And that natural abundance or this ease in your job is currently blocked because you are like feeling like you have to do it all by yourself. But I'm also seeing that you are letting go of this. So don't see it as a negative sign that this is coming up. You're actually ending this cycle. That's what I'm seeing. You're ending the cycle. You're opening yourself up to the world. You're opening yourself up to other people. And this could even mean that you are, for example, you are working together with another coach or you're working together with somebody who can help you create goals for your business, for example. Or if you are, for example, in a job that you're doing and the work you're doing is actually a lot, you have a lot of on your plate, then this could mean that you are hiring somebody who is helping you with the work that you're doing, and you together you can create actually so much more. So there's something about you opening up to help from other people in your workspace. Um, yeah, I feel like there's definitely some sort of letting go also of pessimism when it comes to your work. Maybe you had like very past, like you had past experiences where you maybe were let down by other people, or there was just maybe it was not vibing that well, or there were difficulties in your past jobs or something, and you're kind of healing from that, and you are like letting go of these past experiences so that you can feel more excitement, more positive energy, more fulfillment in your current career. There's something around your uniqueness that I feel maybe you have been overlooking your own uniqueness in a way. Maybe you haven't been valuing yourself, and that's why you were also attracting maybe experiences to you where you weren't valued for the work you are doing. There's something around you really stepping into your worth when it comes to the things you can do, and your unique approach to things, your unique ways of doing things. I feel like maybe in the past you have like compared yourself a lot to a lot of other people, thinking that um, you are not unique enough, or there's already so many people out there who are doing the same thing as you, and that's why you can't be successful. There's something about pessimism as well that you are letting go of. There's something about around like letting go of this almost like apathy towards your career. Maybe you had some painful experiences, and then you were like, oh, it doesn't matter anyways. Nobody cares. Nobody's interested in what I'm doing. The way I'm doing things is not correct. There's definitely a lot of heaviness, I feel. There's a heaviness that is going to be lifted from you in the coming weeks. During this Mercury retrograde, I feel like this is actually another Mercury retrograde message. I asked Spirit what you need to know right now, what's important for you to know right now. So I feel like this is about a healing message. It's very much about healing your emotional um, experience when it comes to your business. So what's ahead is definitely so much more joy, so much more excitement, so much more connection as well in your career with the people around you. But you're currently really letting go of this like very pessimistic mindset um, around your work, around your uniqueness, around working together with other people, or just, even if you didn't have like bad experiences, negative experiences, maybe there's something from childhood still working through you that is very much limiting. So maybe as a child, you always had to, take all the responsibility, and that's how you actually got love from your parents, because you were the responsible child that had it all together, that had it all figured out. So maybe you have done a lot of chores that weren't actually yours to do, or maybe there was a lot of pressure around perfectionism. That's definitely something that I experienced, that I always felt I needed to do it perfect. And if I couldn't do it perfect, then why do it anyways? That's something that I'm letting go of. Um, so there's definitely this message of you letting go of some old hurts, some past pains that were limiting you in your own experience. And I just feel some heaviness right now, which is going to be lifted within the next weeks, I'm seeing. Okay, so say something else here. What I'm also seeing is that you have been committed to something that feels very exciting to you, that feels very passionate to you, and this is going to pay off very, very soon. Um, for some of you, working together with other people might not be the message. This is something that is maybe more of a side message. But I'm seeing you definitely letting go of some old limiting beliefs around work, around your passions. And I feel like that very much has to do with your own uniqueness and really valuing your own creativity, your own sense of self, and like really, seeing the potential within you. I feel like that's something that is coming more and more. Um, and you're closing out this heaviness. Maybe in the past, because you had like these limiting beliefs about, you needing to do it all by yourself, or, not being able to trust or something, maybe um, you didn't really take opportunities that were actually, maybe you shied away from certain opportunities. And that was due to you thinking that you maybe are not unique enough, or maybe you don't have what it takes, or there's something around that here. If this is, by the way, if this is something that, especially this uniqueness message, having what it takes, or like seeing yourself, seeing your potential, seeing your uniqueness, if this is something that doesn't really fit, when it comes to your career, maybe this is something that actually is, more showing up in your relationships. So, yeah, because this is a collective message, obviously, I cannot like, cover all the possibilities. But if something within this resonates, but it's just, a different area of your life, then take it as a sign that for you it's more in your relationships. So maybe you have experienced a lot of heartbreak in the past within your relationships. You didn't really see your value. You were like, um, you didn't see how much you were bringing to the table, and that's why you always like gave too much, or you took on all of the responsibility in the relationship because you didn't see your value, because you wanted to prove yourself. That is something that also could, show up here, what and in this healing message. So maybe you are healing that, maybe you are letting go of that, so that's something else. Okay, Spirit, is there something else that this collective needs to know right now? I'm also going to pull another oracle card in the end. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there is this new beginning happening. There is a new beginning when it comes to your career. There's definitely a lot of inspiration coming to you, very, very soon. So right now, as I said, we are in the Mercury retrograde phase, and this is a lot about introspection, a lot about healing, but there's definitely a new beginning on the horizon. And for some of you, maybe you already know what this new beginning is. For some of you, maybe you are currently in the phase of figuring that out, but there's definitely coming very, very soon a new spark that is going to propel you forward, and it's going to, and maybe you also want to watch my last video on Mercury retrograde, because I feel this new spark has very much to do with the last message that I did, which is all about up leveling in your career, up leveling in your finances. There's an upgrade that you are going through right now, and right now, I'm more focusing on the healing message. But if you're curious about this new beginning, then check out my last video. Yeah. So what else do we have with this new beginning? Maybe you can give us some more information on this new beginning that is coming. And then I'm closing it out with an oracle card. Mm. So what I'm seeing here is I put the Six of Cups for this new beginning. And the Six of Cups is talking about, having all these cups in front of you and kind of like deciding what you're going for. Um, I feel like maybe in the past you have decided more, your decision-making process was more driven by outside success, like what kind of like looks good or what kind of like looks good to other people, how other people perceiving you. And I feel like this change is going to be about you really enjoying whatever you are doing. You really feeling fulfilled with whatever you are doing, and it doesn't matter how other people looking at it or perceiving it. There's definitely this society, this sense of I am going to trust my own intuition when it comes to the things I want to pursue, and I'm not letting other people's perceptions or my own perception of other people's perception getting in the way of me feeling really excited and joyful about this. Um, yeah, so maybe you are currently letting go of all the ideas of you needing to prove needing to prove yourself to outside to other people when it comes to your career, and like really focusing more on what it is that you enjoy, focusing more on what it is that you want, rather than, for example, needing to have like a high position in some sort of company that doesn't really fit your values, um, and you actually not enjoying it. Um, because you want to actually prove to your parents that you are a great person or something like that. Or yeah, really wanting the love from other people, and that's why you maybe settled for jobs that weren't really exciting to you or weren't really like in alignment with you, or you did things that you thought you needed to do in order to be a good businesswoman, in order to be a good businessman. But you are actually now, with also with the healing message, you're now outsourcing that because you see, okay, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to focus my time on. And it's so much better to actually focus on the things that really bring me joy, rather than doing it all by myself, rather than doing it all alone, and then being exhausted in the end of the day and not excited anymore about my work. So that's something as well. But I already covered that. Yeah. Let's get another message from the Oracle deck about this. Spirit, please give us another Oracle message about this here. You want us to know this moment in time. Oh, we have the crown. I'm very excited because I don't actually know this card too well. So let's see what it says. It definitely sounds already pretty promising, I have to say. The crown, sign of success and achievement. Make sure your intentions and expectations align with the goodness of your heart. The golden crown presents to you as a sign of success coming your way, and you deserve it. But to be ready to receive it, you need to find what success means to you. Success can be different things for each person, and sometimes you can get lost trying to achieve too many things without ever feeling fulfilled. And you can end up in a rat race of hoarding things or achieving titles without knowing where you were going in the first place. Or you can end up trying to please everyone but you. And no matter how much you climb, it may never be enough, and you can spend your entire life chasing something you already had. To receive the blessings that are coming and that you deserve, make sure you ask for what you need in alignment with your heart and not based on the expectations that society imposes on you. In balance, succeeding, acting with authority, feeling powerful, achieving your dreams. Oh my God. That was the perfect ending, guys. And it's just another confirmation on what I just said already about this career path that you are on. Make sure that you're always, checking in with yourself and make your enjoyment and your fun and your excitement really the standard or the measurement of whatever you are doing. So don't chase titles that you actually don't feel excited about just because somebody else thinks that you need to have them. Or don't chase money because you think you are going to be a more valued person in society if you have like a bridge bank account rather than really feeling into your heart what really excites you, what really fulfills you. That's the biggest message here that I'm seeing. Um, and again, for some of you, this might you, I feel like for many of you, you are already doing that. You are already on that path of really focusing on your joy, focusing on your excitement, focusing on your passion. I see many of you are already on that path. So that don't get confused. But I feel like there has to be a sort of releasing process when it comes to old ideas, old beliefs around you needing to do it all by yourself, or around you not feeling like you are unique enough, or not feeling like you have what it takes, not feeling like you are actually, prepared or ready for that path. And the universe is just like clearing out everything right now that is not aligned with your highest path when it comes to your career. Okay, that's that for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I definitely did. I'm excited to hear from you. If you like this reading, please give it a like or write me a comment if it resonated with you. That very much helps me and is so appreciated. So I'm very excited to hear from you. And yeah, if you actually made it until the end, please give me a crown in the comments. I'm going to show you the card for the end. Yeah, and I'm so excited to see you in my next one. Bye, loves.